versus Team Avengers versus Team Straw Hats. We got some anime adaptation, manga, comic. At the end of the day, all of these individual teams have incredible feats in which they've done. But you have to hold on some kind of personal bias for each of them. Iron Man, a little bit on the fence with that, as well as Captain America. But I know Thor and the Incredible Hulk be going crazy. At least we know that much, right? But the Straw Hats, from what we've seen recently, Gear Fit, Reality Warping, some of the other feats that we've seen so far from Devil Fruit abilities, some of the feats that's done in One Piece are actually that of continental levels, each of them. But let's keep it a stack. Are we really saying the Z Fighters are catching a L? Each of these motherfuckers are planet busters. Each of them are planet busters. You understand that? You can look at Krillin and be like, well, Krillin's one of the weakest here. Planet Buster, TN. Planet Buster, have y'all seen Dragon Ball Super? Stop playing with me. Go. That's fucking... Bro, let's keep it a stack. That's Team Gohan. Planet Buster. All of these individuals. And we're just looking at it at face value. Yamcha, Yamcha's not a planet buster, but everybody's not gonna be as strong. I'm gonna have to give this to Team Z Fighters. In my honest opinion, I just feel like that's the most valid take, but I may be wrong. Who do y'all got winning this? Maki versus Pito. At face value, I honestly don't know exactly how this matchup would go, but I want to dig a little deeper into their individual feats and abilities. We've all seen the recent Jujutsu Kaisen anime adaptation, and Maki went crazy. Heavenly restriction was on point, and her having her own personal domain, or lack thereof. She has superhuman strength. She has weapon mastery. She has spidey senses. You understand that? She's able to sense danger before it comes. She's able to sense the soul in inanimate objects. That means anything around her that's moving. And we've already seen the speed. Absolutely ridiculous. When we've seen, I think it was like 24ths of a second or some shit like that. I can't remember the exact statistics, but she's pretty fast. Does she beat Pito with these abilities? Pito has literally mastered one of the craziest abilities, which is Nin. A mastery of Nin. On top of that, a puppet master. He can control that corpses. He can summon monsters. Yeah, summon monsters, and also create them, being a doctor of puppetry or whatever that is. But on top of that, don't get it twisted. Strongest, fastest, it has pretty much the same abilities as Maki. So Maki versus Pito, even though I may want to lean towards my recency bias for Maki, at the end of the day, she's not touching Pito. But who y'all got winning this? The Zoldyck family runs the gauntlet. Row 1, we got Yujiro and Baki. Row 2, Team 10. Row 3, Cross Guild. Row 4, House of Vermilion. And then we have row 5 with the Saints Beast. Now, at core, we're talking about a family of assassins. They all have physical strengths that are absolutely insane. They're able to manipulate their overall bone structure. The physical resistance is absolutely insane. We seen Killua's brother pretty much torture him. Bro just was like, cool, it's a warm-up. Broke the chains, got up out of there. No big deal. What are you talking about? On top of that, let's not forget that shadow step. That rhythm step, you feel me? We all be talking about with Killua. And we watch Canary do it. Come, bro. All right, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Zeno, or the old head, can turn into a dragon. We saw that already. Silva, his dad, can turn his aura or overall Nin ability into electric orbs. Yeah, just pretty much balls of destruction. Stop playing. We pretty much know Illumi has the ability to shapeshift with the needles, and he can use those same needles to manipulate your thought process. You seen what he did to Killua. Now Maluki, or big bro up there, he pretty much uses his brain power. Like, just do with that information what you will. He's a genius. Now Killua, much like his dad, is able to use his overall Nin ability into electricity. That's why we see things like Godspeed. Yeah, bro is really built like that, obviously. And we really don't understand Alika Nanaka's overall ability. We just know she has the ability to grant wishes, and that means any wish, but it's in exchange for something else. Kaluta, or Killua's mom, I ain't gonna lie to you, obviously that's why he was named Killua, but that's besides the point. She's able to use her fan abilities to slice and dice anything within range or out of range. Let's keep that in mind. And understand, I'm really only talking at surface level of what their overall Nin abilities can really do. It goes deeper than that. So hopping right back into the gauntlet. Yujiro and Baki, row 1, you're done. Team 10, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Asuna, man, I get it, bro. You're dunzos. Cross Guild, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. They nice. They're done. Yeah, keep it a stack with you. House of Vermilion and was things get a little interesting, but at the end of the day, I feel like it'll be a hard bout. But Zoldyck family's coming out with the dub. Row 5, the Saints Beast. I don't know. The only opportunity the Zoldyck family may have is a great wish from Alaka, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, they pretty much do the same thing when it comes to overall transformations. And I don't think they're gonna get past the Saint Beast without Alaka's help. And that's gonna come with a hard exchange. Because she ain't doing nothing for free. But how far does the Zoldyck family go in your opinion? Anime fans, how far does Luffy go? We have Gojo, Cell, Naruto, Ichigo, and Goku. First off, the order is all wrong. Gojo makes sense. Next, it would be Naruto, then Ichigo, then Cell, then Goku. And then I know some people may argue Ichigo and Naruto. But at the same time, bro, Cell being second makes absolutely no sense. Yes, we have hockey hacks, reality warping with Gear Fifth, but there's no way, shape, or form you telling me that that's going to get past Cell, a known planetary threat. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. That's a done data. He doesn't get past row 2. And I already know someone, Gojo 6 eyes is infinity. How does he get past infinity? Stop playing with me. Reality warping at that very instant would just let Luffy turn his boy into Laffy Taffy or some shit to get Gojo right up out of there. It would be a good fight, though, I ain't gonna lie. Pretty entertaining, but at the same time, Luffy against Cell, bro just getting picked on. Anime fans, who's taking the W? Me personally, Asta is embarrassing Naruto, and it's not even funny. Stop playing with me. This is so fucking disrespectful. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to have personal bias for my boy Asta, and I'm a huge Naruto fan at the same time, especially my boy the Sage Mode Naruto pulling up on the maroon coat on a Toad's back. Stop playing with me. Hardest interest in all of anime, in one of my personal opinions. But at the same time, Asta does work hard, man. He is overpowered. But we talking anti-magic. This is chakra, bro. It ain't gonna work against him, man. What are we saying? Naruto's taking his hands down. Sage mode, connected to the earth around him. Yes, he got this, and he got great hands. If we talking pure strength feats and stuff like that, I ain't gonna lie to you. My boy Asta definitely may, saying he might do some damage. It's gonna be a hard fight, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna give it to my boy Naruto. Who y'all got winning this? Cartoon fans, lock in. 12 superhero animated shows, but you can only pick one from each row. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, this is gonna be a little bit difficult, but I'm gonna give y'all my runner up for each pick, just so we can be a little fair. We got Batman, the animated series, Spider-Man, you already know the vibes, X-Men, and that's the OG X-Men for those who know, and Teen Titans. But y'all already know I gotta rock with Teen Titans. Come on, bro. This version, I ain't talking that Teen Titans Go shit. This version of Teen Titans was crazy. Crazy. We're gonna rock with the Teen Titans. Runner up will be Batman, the animated series. I ain't gonna lie, she was hard. Superman, Invincible, Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man to be exact, X-Men 97. X-Men 97 got such a crazy run, bro, but ain't nothing really touching Invincible. So I'm gonna go with Invincible. Runner up would be X-Men 97. And this is my personal opinion. Don't get mad, bro. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Justice League, Young Justice, Avengers, and Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was tough, especially because it was right after the Batman animated series, and that was my runner-up. But at the same time, I can't look over to Justice League, bro, because Justice League opened the door for Justice League Unlimited, and that shit was gas. So that's my pick from each row. Teen Titans, Invincible, and Justice League. Who y'all got? Anime fans, Hisoka runs the gauntlet. Where does he stop? We got him not starting to begin with. We have a Tau user that's already at the abilities that are surpasses anything that Hisoka's even faced so far. Come on now, y'all. Lock in. This is not even a long video. Bro, don't start. You can see exactly why. And then the second, bro, the very next person is, come on. Choose a Teen Titans adaptation. We have Teen Titans, Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo, and DC's Titans. Now, the first one that I'm going to drop out of all of these adaptations is going to go to Teen Titans Go, because there's no way, shape, or form y'all would disrespect the Teen Titans with these cutaway meme characters. Bro, was this really supposed to be its own series? I never got this. These were the comical cutaway scenes where we would see these character prototypes. Then they got their own spinoff. Hated it. 10 out of 10. Worse. Yeah, next to get cut is DC's Titans. It's nothing against the live action adaptation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pretty great job, but at the same time, not my favorite. Let's keep it a stack with you. But my pick of the litter has to go to the Teen Titans, because this is the same fucking world, bro. Trouble in Tokyo is literally just the Teen Titans, just a cutaway movie from the same world. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lock the fuck in. Teen Titans, the original, is just a 10 out of 10 at all times. It's a must watch, a must recommend. It's just that good. Who's the best MC here? And I'm not gonna lie to you, we're looking at the story being driven forward, as well as pretty much making an overall connection with said character. We have Deku, Itadori, Asta, and Tanjiro. Now, when it comes to being super kind-hearted, it has to go to Deku and Tanjiro, because them two right there, they'll ball their eyes out for you at the same time, put hands on you. I ain't gonna lie to you. They gonna feel bad about doing it, but they gotta do what they gotta do at the end of the day. Great MCs. When it comes to having that dog in them and getting to work, we got Asta and Itadori. Yeah, they just gonna put belt to, you feel me? They are definitely putting in the work. They're one of two things. They either jumping you or going hands. Yeah, there's no in between. Outside of that though, and when it comes to my favorite personally, bro, out of all the characters here, it's gonna have to go to Asta. You're looking at somebody that's hardworking, determined, disciplined, and continue to push forward no matter what the outcome may be. It's gonna have to go to my boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's just my pick. Who will win I Love My Wife competition? Just look at the list, man. Check the lineup. Sakamoto, come on now. Akaza, Toji. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why Toji's up there. I know he was married, but at the same time, bro, was he really locked in like that for real though? Gabimaru, he definitely on there, but do we really know yet? You feel me? Manga readers, I'm not asking y'all. Anime, do we really know? I'm just saying. Minato, I don't know why you on here, bro. Loki, you could have raised your son, bro. Keep it a stack. The Flash, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You had enough time to get out the way. One of y'all could have lived, bro. You just, yeah. Vegeta, not my Bulma. He hit the god of destruction in the face. I ain't gonna lie. You know he was right. You know he was right. Yeah. Middle Alchemist Brotherhood, I ain't gonna lie. Hughes is up there too, though. But at the same time, bro, I just feel like there's someone who goes a little bit harder out of all these characters. Bro just be at home for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He the house husband, he just be at home for real. Just keep it a stack with you. I ain't saying he not. He definitely love his wife, but he just be at home for real. I'm just keep it a stack with you. Dracula. Bro, if you've seen Castlevania, y'all know damn well this man is the list. He is the meaning if I love my wife. The epitome. If you're still here when I come back, you're done. And he meant on sight. He took out the entire town. He went that hard for his old lady. I feel like he should have really retaliated right away, but he simmered on that shit. You understand how patient it was? He just didn't crash out. He was patient in the crash out. Had enough time to prepare so he can let you know, bro, if y'all still standing here, I love my wife so much she didn't want me to take y'all out. But at the same time, if y'all here when I get back, done. Body. Yeah, so that's gonna go to Dracula. Pick the greatest Dragon Ball saga of all time, but no personal bias. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, man. We got the Saiyan saga, Namek saga, Cell saga, and the Buu saga. Now, out of all of these arcs, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We gotta keep Namek Saga top of the top. You feel me? This is no personal bias. This is no nostalgia base. This is just the fact that this is one of the perfect arcs that showed the overall growth and gave us Super Saiyan. This is when we really started to see the ball rolling with the overall potential with Dragon Ball Z as a whole. Next up, easily the Cell Saga. Stop playing with me, bro. Easily the Cell Saga. One of the best written sagas, in my personal opinion, has to go to the Cell Saga. Overall, pure entertainment. Y'all gotta tap into that. But if we gonna keep it going to order, we got Namek at number 1, Cell at 2. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it stacked. Buu Saga's definitely falling at 3. Majin, Vegeta. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. You still top 3, bro, but you just not top 2. Last but not least, we got the Saiyan Saga. It's simple, bro. It's as simple as that. Oh my God, please don't be out here sleeping on Tubi right now. Tubi is adding hits from Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network, and I'm telling you right now, the list is absolutely insane. I am one to tell you right now, if you're looking for some anime and cartoon that's going to teach you some life lessons that you want to know what we got from back in the day, because millennials will tell you right now, this was all gas, and we always talk about Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, Justice League Unlimited. Bro, there's so many. Static Shock. Oh my God. Let me just show y'all the list. Just look at this list, man. The list is absolutely ridiculous. Everything, bro. I mean, classics, Looney Tunes, so much Scooby-Doo, bro. What are we talking about? The New Adventures of Batman, bro. Powerpuff Girls. Oh, bro. Lock in, Ed, and Eddie, Dexter's Laboratory. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, y'all trying to tap into some of the classics. Tubi's the place to be. Which anime verse would be the worst to live in as a regular human being? I'm gonna tell you right now, you got no special abilities, you're just regular. Where you tapping in at? Okay, we got JJK, sorcerers. You're not a sorcerer, gang. Chill at the house, live a normal life, have your girl, have your family, relax, you good. Demon Slayer, a little bit different, rule time. You ain't got no AC, but you can still get active, you can have a regular life, chill at the house, just don't go out after dark because you might get cooked. Yeah, but you good though, for the most part. No late night activities, that's all I'm gonna say. Naruto, don't be a ninja. All I'm gonna say. Don't learn no Nindo way, none of that crazy stuff. Go be like the chef. Go cook up some ramen. Relax. You can have a safe life. One Piece, same type of vibe. Don't try to be a pirate. Don't try to be in the Navy. Don't try to do any of that. Don't join either side. Just chill, bro. Have you a regular job. Just travel a little bit. Don't go too far away from the house. You don't want to get put in something crazy. And don't eat no random fruit. And really don't eat no random fruit. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But you good outside of that. Bleach, that's out of your control. If you're a reaper, you're a reaper. But if you're not, you're a regular person, bro, you just gotta live life regular. You smooth there. You can do anything just like a regular person would do here in reality. Now, Dragon Ball, it's out of your control. If somebody comes, planetary destruction, it's pretty much you gotta leave it up to the Z Fighters. Goku and the crew got you. Just stay out the way, bro. Stay at home. Hunter, Hunter. If you don't have a hunter's license, don't try to acquire one. That's all. Don't try to acquire anything. Chill, go home, relax, stay safe. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But you cool there. AOT, you cook no matter what you do. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, brother. Because at this point, understand, you're not just in any of the different parts of the world. The whole world went through the rumbling. You get me? So you ain't safe. There's nowhere you can go to be safe, bro. So that's the worst of the worst to be as an AOT, and it will never change, bro. But last but not least, we got One Punch Man. You're not a hero, just chill, bro. Relax. Don't even get active. Regular job, and you got a good life. Who will win the I'm the most loyal girl competition here? Let's get right into it, bro. We ain't even gonna waste our time with everybody. I'm gonna say one thing about Rim, though. I ain't gonna lie. I just feel like she got done crazy stupid by Subaru. Come on now, bro. Like this, that was your choice. You messed up. That's all I'm gonna say on it. With that being said, the two that I'm gonna leave this to most loyal has to go to Misa and a character that's not here on this list. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Misa sacrificed half her life more than once. She pretty much is ready to let herself go for like Yagami at the end of the day. That is the most down loyal you can do for an individual who pretty much treated you like trash at the end of the day. That is loyalty. And runner up is Hinata from this list, in my personal opinion. I ain't gonna lie, she rocked with Naruto, even though he was being stupid the entire time trying to chase after Sakura. But the most loyal one on this list that's not here has to go to Sakura. Is easily the most loyal female character out there, because I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. There's no way, shape, or form you gonna chase after Sasuke. He treated you like trash your entire childhood. You feel me? You grew up, you still chased after dude. Boom. You even was willing to snake out Naruto behind dude. You snaked him out, still being loyal to Sasuke. Sasuke tried to take your life multiple times, bro. Had sucking on old girl neck right in front of you, bro, getting busy. And the whole time you was like, cool, I'm still gonna wait it out for my man. Bro went out there, got you pregnant, had a kid with you, boom, left the leaf to become the Shadow Hokage. Bro ain't never home, still getting active. He's still treating you like dog shit. And you just there loyal as hell. Gotta be the most loyal character that's not on this list, in my personal opinion. But anyway, back to the list. The third character on this list that I would say out of my top three would have to go to Mikasa, because at the end of the day, he was willing to ride for Eren no matter what he had going on. Bro took out 80% of the population and she was still thumbs up, ready to go for Buddy. Yeah, so the most loyal one on this list after saying that probably does have to go to Mikasa, even though Misa gave half her life away, more than half at the end of the day. She was willing to take out half the world, more than half the world for her man. So yeah, Mikasa's the most loyal here. What anime had the best time skip here? Doesn't have to be on the list. Man, we got Black Clover, Attack on Titan, Naruto, and One Piece. Now, all the characters here, who had the best glow up? You feel me? What time skip really just hit different? And keep it real. Don't be giving me all that, oh, this is my favorite anime and the story really was progressing along. Man, who had the best time skip? Don't give me none of that BS. With that being said, it's your boy Ty Way, the Anime Way. If you haven't already done so, remember to hit that follow button and join the family. Out of all of the characters, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Asta, stop playing. From the Black Bulls, Black Clover. This man had one of the best time skips in anime here. He pulled up Swolish riding the Demon Dweller sword. And you telling me that wasn't the cleanest goddamn interest in anime right now? You telling me that time skip comeback wasn't just crazy? Bro came back dual wielding. He was built different. Stop playing with me. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Hard work and dedication. Yeah, I'm going a little OD on the Asta praise, but at the end of the day, that to me was definitely one of my favorite time skips here. Now, runner up will always and forever go to Naruto. My boy was in the trenches and unrolled his pants. That was crazy work. Crazy work. I always think about that. I'm like, dang, they couldn't even get my boy new pants. He just unrolled them shits. You feel me? But the time skip showed his growth and overall determination to still become the Hokage that we know today. So stop playing with me. Don't think it's just jokes. Yeah. Don't think it's just jokes. I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about, gang. Now, runner up from that, Luffy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Luffy's time skip was iconic. After losing Ace, coming back built different with hockey capabilities. Yes, he's him. He's him. Last but not least, Eren Yeager. 80% of the population, you get no pass. I don't give a how long your hair got, gang. We don't care. Yeah, I can control my transformations at will looking at. We don't care. 80% of the population is crazy working. I know my AOT fans may not agree with me and they think he did right, but fuck no. That was terrible. That was terrible for the story. But regardless of that, man, who y'all got as the best time skip in anime? Side characters that stole the show. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is a valid list right now. I found myself scrolling and I was like, dang, this is the perfect topic to talk about two characters. One that's not on the list currently, but I'm gonna give y'all my three from the list so far. It's your boy Ty Way, the Anime Way. If you haven't already done so, remember to hit that follow button and join the family. We're already looking at the obvious on this list that stole the show, and that goes to Gojo. Stop playing with me. You can't tell me you didn't sit back and think Gojo was the main character at one point. We know Itadori was supposed to be running the show, but man, we got a second season with Gojo's entire backstory. Man, at one point we seen the bro levitating on the highness of his own power. Stop playing with me. The side characters was getting too much goddamn love. I was like, come on now. Then we got Dazai. Bungo Stray Dogs. I thought that was the main character. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still shook to this day. Bro ain't the main character. What the But hey, it is what it is. Bro definitely stole the show. It's obvious. Last but not least from this list, Todoroki, my boy Icy Hot. After this recent My Hero drop, stop playing with me. Y'all seen the leak. Who's the number one hero currently? It ain't Deku, but guess who's number two? It's the boy Todoroki. And I ain't gonna lie, I know the Million Moon's gonna be the number one hero. Come on, it was already leaning towards that from the very beginning. But that's some My Hero cheese. I ain't gonna get into that, man. My My Hero fans know what's up with that. Anyway, with that being said, the character that's not on this list that has stole the show time and time again and has leveled up to the point we gotta say, what the man, the myth, the legend himself, Wizard King to be, possibly, you know? What the bro? At this point, what don't you have? You have a spirit, wind spirit. Bro, you have unique magic. You're supposed to be of royal blood, and now you have star magic. Bro, and I'm just dropping a few spoilers. I do apologize. But bro, how many goddamn advances is this man gonna get? The plot armor is outrageous. Y'all think I'm exaggerating. Tap in. At first glance, this is obviously Asta. No, it's not Asta. If you look right here on the other half, guess what? Holding that. Who's holding an anti-magic sword? Oh, that's right. It's you know. Bro is able to do the impossible. How are you wielding magic and anti-magic simultaneously? You're built different. Still in the show and it ain't even been animated yet. But I'm gonna leave that where it's at, man. All I'm gonna say is name a side character that stole the show. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I dropped some gems. Also, a runner-up is this boy Itachi right here. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the way that he was glazing him throughout the series was insane. Kakashi would be hyping dude up every blue moon. But I'm gonna leave it alone, man. Y'all lock in. Excluding Jiraiya, which death in Naruto hit the hardest? You can't talk about the boy Pervy Sage. I ain't gonna lie to you, that one all got us. That was a tearjerker if you're a true Naruto fan. With that being said, I ain't gonna hold you. There's some characters on this list that I just don't see being that goddamn sad. And it may just be my personal bias, but I feel like some of y'all capping. Let's lock in. I'm gonna keep it a stack. There's only 3 here that can possibly hit hard without having a backstory to make you feel bad for the other character. The 3 is Asuna, Itachi, and Neji. Anybody else here? You're just pulling straws, gang. You're lying. You're trying to just seem like you're that more invested in Naruto than the rest of us. Stop the cap. The parents, that was sad, but we wouldn't even have Naruto's true tragic backstory, and we wouldn't even have to animate if that didn't happen. So stop it. Rin getting impaled by Kakashi Sensei, we wouldn't even known about that, and we wouldn't have had that clean ass Obito fight later on. What are you saying? We needed that to happen. But before I go any further, it's your boy Ty with the Anime Way. If you haven't already done so, hit that follow button and join the fam. Yeah, I had to plug myself. Let's keep it moving. Now, all that to say this. I feel like if you're rooting for Itachi, you're just one of those. I don't know. I don't know how to feel, gang. Sometimes I feel like he did what he needed to do, but at the same time, bro, you were up to your own people. I don't feel bad for you, gang. I feel bad for Sasuke. Next up, we have Neji. Bro, you were impaled by a pile of sticks that you could have easily fucking folded the sticks, man. You could have. Don't you see Chakra? Why didn't you see the sticks coming? I'm sorry for your loss, though. But the one that hit the hardest, Asuna. Man, the way Shikamaru was crying behind you, gang, I ain't gonna lie, I felt when he tried to light the stick. Stop playing with me. Now, That to me is the hardest death here outside of Jiraiya Sensei himself. But who y'all got on this list, man? What anime only has one season but deserves much more? I hear this question time and time again, but I'm gonna tell y'all mine right now. First up on my list of single season anime that deserves more love, Erased. Stop playing with me. This was on Netflix, absolute banger. It was one of those ones you can get into if you're not really an anime fan and watch this and fall in love with anime all over, much like AOT, because I know y'all gonna relate it to AOT or some psychological twist. But let's keep it going. I know y'all peeped the Radiant behind me. It got 2 seasons. It got 2 seasons, but I'm keeping a buck with you right now. Radiant deserves another season. If you've seen this anime, please. Parasite, yeah, you already know Parasite was gonna make this list. Season 1 banger needs a season 2. The live action even went crazy. Stop playing with me. And how many times can you say a live action went crazy? They did a good job. Let's keep it moving. You already know Chainsaw Man was gonna make this list. Please bring it back. We deserve that second season. We already know it's good. We already know it's worth the watch. Y'all gave JJK a chance. Stop playing with Angel Beats. If you know, you know. This is definitely one of those ones. If you like Your Lie in April, if you like a good shonen, a good slice of life, a good story, Angel Beats is definitely one of the ones you need to tap into. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna hype it up a little bit more. Just watch it, please. And here's some honorable mentions that I still feel like deserve more love. Because in my personal opinion, these are just great shows. To start with, No Game, No Life. I already know about the whole situation. I get it. But the overall first season was absolutely crazy. It definitely deserves more love. Stop playing with me. Trigun. Yes, I love the new season of Trigun. I love the new animation. But give me back this OG Trigun. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was something about that overall aesthetic that I really enjoyed, and bring it back for a season 2 because it definitely deserves it. There's no jokes here. Yu Yu Hakusho, Team Urameshi. You already know the vibes. We already know some of the best tournament arcs. Give us more of the Ryzen story with the bloodline, with him becoming a half demon or full demon, whatever he is or maybe at this very point. Give us more of that overall story and let it progress. Stop playing with me. Bring back Yu Yu Hakusho. And I know we got Hunter x Hunter right after Yu Yu Hakusho was stopped, but Togashi, listen to me. Tap in. Your wife literally wrote Sailor Moon. Let her continue on with this story. Let her continue on with this story. The Dark Continent is so much more. It's a vast world. There's so much more that can be done there. Give us more of the story. Let's see what's going on with Jean and Gon. Let's see what's going on with the father-son bonding. Let's see. Trust me, there's a lot of anime that deserve more love and more seasons. With that being said, name an anime down in the comment section that you believe deserves another season. Who's the worst cartoon father? Out of all the dads here, I got one that I absolutely hate. Chicken Little's dad, I ain't gonna lie to you, he's not a bad dad. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like he makes like normal fatherly mistakes and he has to learn and grow and understand his son because he lost his wife and things of that nature. You know, that's understandable. He dumb as hell. Not dumber than him though, but he's pretty dumb. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, Timmy Turner's dad has to be one of the worst fathers when it comes to just being all out stupid. It's the lack of knowledge for me. It's just, bro, try. Peter Griffin. We know he's the worst on this list, especially when it comes to his daughter Meg. Like, bro, is downright disgusting. But let's get into the one I hate the most. Y'all gotta lock in with me right now. Adam Wilkins. Yes, Adam Eve's dad. And his name happens to be Adam. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of threw me off too. But hear me out. This ball cul-de-sac wearing mother, bro, was so against Eve being smart. Imagine being smart and being told like, that's weird. You need to go to the weird people school. Like, that's crazy. He treated this girl like throughout her adult life, and then fast forward, imagine having superpowers and making a proposal to your family of not using them around them so that they can feel comfortable and not look at you in a disgusting way. Crazy. Maybe it's because I recently finished Invincible, and I ain't gonna lie to you, that was a 10 out of 10. I pure out ass whoopings. If you know, you know. And I'm gonna keep it a stack. You don't have to believe me. Watch Adam Eve special on Amazon Prime. Anime fans, be honest. Who would be the weakest under restrictions? Gojo didn't have Infinity. Naruto didn't have Kurama. Luffy didn't have a Devil Fruit. And Goku wasn't a Saiyan. Now, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Looking at it at face value, the first thing you're going to say is, what is Goku going to be without being a Saiyan? Keep it a buck with you. He'll still be a mixed martial art genius, as well as one of the most powerful humans, equivalent, if not stronger than Krillin, which we all know has crazy potential. So we're not going to just diss Goku. We have Naruto. Stop. A trained ninja. Keep it a buck with you. He's still an Uzumaki, and he still would have amazing chakra-based abilities with that alone without Kurama. Gojo without Infinity still has 6 eyes and still a crazy mixed martial artist. Now, Luffy without a Devil Fruit is a little tricky because at the end of the day, we'll just assume that he lost the Devil Fruit after he had already learned Haki. Simply saying, out of everyone here, I feel like the only one that technically doesn't have trained hands without an extra ability is Luffy. So for me personally, I feel like Luffy here will be the weakest here under restrictions, but who y'all got? Which team is the strongest here? I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. Out of the list alone, I'm looking at Team A and Team D, and that's only because Zeno has the ability to pretty much clear the entire universe. Yeah, the little dude can wipe that out immediately and rewrite it if he chooses to. But don't get it twisted. The daily life of the immortal king, from what we see, also has a similar ability, if not the same abilities as Zeno. So that's a stalemate in my personal opinion. Then you're looking at Vegeta and Aizen. I'm not gonna lie to you, based on the buffs and hacks that I've seen within Bleach, I want to say Aizen's taking that against Vegeta, but we gotta be realistic too. Vegeta is also at a god level. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Vegeta. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Naruto. I just don't see Saitama losing. That's all I'm gonna say. Saitama's on the team. I don't see Saitama losing with anything with physical combat. That's just what it is. But Rimuru Tempest versus Alien X is where things get tricky. Alien X just can be anything or anyone. And that's why I'm just like, God dang, does Team D take this? I'm gonna rock with Team A as the strongest here, with Team D being runner-up. That's tough. Also, I don't know the character on Team C on the bottom row, like the very last character in Team C. Who is that? Because bro looks menacing and also maybe a threat. But at the same time, I don't know if that one individual is really gonna stop Team A and Team D. But anyway, I got Team A as the strongest here. Which Ant King wins? Bureau versus Miriam. With that being said, we have the Arise version of Bureau, aka the Jeju Island Ant King, versus Miriam, the Perfect Cell Dragon Ball Z ripoff inspired, no offense, Chimera Ant arc from Hunter x Hunter Ant King. Much like Cell, Miriam's able to absorb his foes and take their overall nin abilities and be able to utilize them back against his opponents. With that being said, he also has the ability, has super durability, and he's able to regenerate fast as shit. That's just a few of his overall feats. And on top of that all, highly intelligent. But is that enough to beat Arise Bureau? Next up, we have Bureau. Now, he's able to use an ability known as Gluttony, pretty much similar to that of Miriam when he's able to absorb his opponent's overall abilities by eating them. Yeah, he can do it too. So the Ant King's all ripped off from my boy Cell. Still able to regenerate super fast. Overall crazy abilities when it comes to strength. And it seems like they may be on par with one another when it comes to Miriam and Bureau. Now, if this is straight ones and this is not the Arise version of Bureau, I'll easily say Miriam wins this with his high level intelligence. But since this is the Arise version of Bureau depicted, I'm going to say Bureau wins with Sun Jin Woo's additional mana. Now, outside of that, this is clearly a match that goes to Miriam from Hunter x Hunter. The Flash's lore from the live series is absolutely ridiculous because I'm telling you right now, out of all of these, the Flash Berry, yes, one of my favorites, is not my favorite here. Smallville Impulse was the one, bruh. That version of the Flash, oh my god. I mean, this simple scene pretty much did it for me, bro. I remember, like, I don't know what year it was, bro. It was so many years ago. I was watching the WB or the CW at the time. It was called the CW. I was watching the CW. Smallville came on, bro. This episode dropped. I was like, yo, the Flash is finally showing up. It was this kid, but bruh, the way they portrayed him was like, they did it right. They could have built off of this lore. I would have been tapped in. Bro, bring it back, but bring back this lore of the Flash. No hate at all, but I just would have liked to see the other lore. I'm gonna be honest with you. But who's your favorite? Stop when you see someone that would defeat Magneto. I want y'all to know right now, Magneto is not some washed up mutant. This is an ultimate mutant. Eric really is about that business. First up, we got Lex Luthor. Yeah, he's beating the dog shit out of Lex Luthor, bro. The only thing we know from Lex is he has a little bit of money, well, a lot of money, and he uses it most of the time to mess with Superman, and that's mostly with Kryptonite. Bro, everything you use is metal. Stop playing with me. The clone of Bruce Wayne. Yes, for those who don't know, Batman Beyond, you're getting worked. You use all metal. Your entire suit is metal. Bro, the city you live in is metal. Bro, you're done. Venom. All right, at least you got chain. Those are chains, right? You're done. You're done. Magneto. Magneto has a force field that he can pretty much create around his entire body. Possibly even use that into some kind of sonic sound and just tear you up just with some bells. You're done, bro. This is Iron Man. Your name is Iron Man, bro. Magneto clears. Sinestro. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Sinestro, Magneto may stop here, depending on how strong Sinestro may be at this point. Is he using reality warping? Because if he is, yeah, Magneto definitely catching the L. But if he's not, and it's in the right environment, Magneto might just get past Buddy. But let's see who's next. Martian Manhunter. Yeah, you're done. Magneto stops right here, bro. If he didn't stop at Sinestro, he definitely stops at Martian Manhunter. Yeah, I get it. Oh, he can control his mind. Magneto can block that out. He was able to do that with the Phoenix, you know, Jean Grey. But at this level, it's a lot different, bro. This man has a molecular level transformation. That means he can shoot beams and become whatever he sees fit. Even Magneto himself. So, yeah, he stops at Martian Manhunter. Let's see who else is on this list. Last but not least, we have Lobo. All right, that just solves it. But what do y'all have Magneto stopping? I may be wrong.